Kim Jong-il was the leader of North Korea for many years. He was born in 1941 and became the country's leader after his father, Kim Il-sung, passed away. Kim Jong-il was a very important person in North Korea. He ruled the country for almost 20 years, from 1994 until his death in 2011. His leadership was known for strong control over the country and its people. Kim Jong-il was very focused on keeping the government strong and independent. He worked hard to make sure that no one could change the system of government in North Korea. During his time as leader, he made decisions that were very important to the country's future. He also made the country known to the world in ways that many people did not understand. One of the most important things Kim Jong-il did was focus on the military. He believed that North Korea needed to be very strong to protect itself. He put a lot of resources into building a powerful army. This was very important to him, and he often spoke about the need for defense. His government built many military weapons, including missiles and nuclear bombs. This made the country very different from others in the world. North Korea's military power became a central part of Kim Jong-il's leadership. Kim Jong-il was also known for being secretive. Very few people outside of North Korea knew what was really happening in the country. The government kept a lot of things hidden from the world. Kim Jong-il controlled the media and made sure that people only knew what he wanted them to know. This secrecy was part of his way of keeping control over the country. It was difficult for the people to learn about life in other countries. They did not have access to the internet like people in other parts of the world. This helped Kim Jong-il keep a tight grip on power. One of Kim Jong-il's most famous ideas was called Juche. Juche means self-reliance, and it was a way of thinking that Kim Jong-il and his father, Kim Il-sung, used to lead North Korea. This idea said that North Korea should be independent and not rely on other countries for help. Kim Jong-il wanted his country to be strong and self-sufficient in every way. He believed that by following Juche, North Korea could stay safe and protect its way of life. The idea of Juche helped Kim Jong-il create a strong sense of pride in the country. People were taught to believe that their country was special and important. Kim Jong-il was also known for his love of the arts. He was interested in films, music, and theater. He believed that culture could be used to inspire the people and to show the strength of the country. He had a great interest in making films, and there are many stories about his passion for the movies. He even made a famous movie about his life and his leadership. Kim Jong-il thought that film could be a powerful way to show his ideas and to spread the message of Juche. Kim Jong-il's leadership was not without challenges. During his time as leader, North Korea faced many problems. The country suffered from food shortages, and many people lived in poverty. There were also difficulties with the economy. North Korea did not have many resources, and the people often had to struggle to survive. Despite these challenges, Kim Jong-il kept a strong hold on power. He worked hard to maintain his position, even when things were difficult. Many people in the country had little freedom, but they were expected to support the government. The world outside North Korea also saw Kim Jong-il as a very strong and sometimes dangerous leader. He often made threats against other countries, especially South Korea and the United States. These threats created fear and tension in the region. Many people in the world worried about the future of North Korea and the possibility of war. Kim Jong-il's leadership was known for its unpredictability. He made decisions that sometimes surprised the world. He was very focused on keeping his power, and he was willing to take strong actions to do so. Kim Jong-il's leadership was also marked by a strong sense of loyalty from the people in North Korea. The government controlled what people saw and heard, and they were taught to respect and follow Kim Jong-il's orders. He was considered by many to be the great leader and was honored by his people. His image was everywhere in North Korea, and people were expected to show respect to him at all times. He was seen as a person who could guide the country to greatness. The people of North Korea were taught to believe in his leadership and to support his ideas. Many people followed his orders without question. After Kim Jong-il passed away in 2011, his son, Kim Jong-un, became the new leader of North Korea. The country continued to follow many of the same ideas that Kim Jong-il had used during his time as leader. Kim Jong-il's leadership still affects the country today, as his ideas and methods continue to shape the government of North Korea. He is remembered as a strong and powerful leader who worked hard to protect his country. Despite the many challenges he faced, Kim Jong-il was able to keep control of North Korea for nearly 20 years. He left behind a country that is still very different from many other countries in the world. His leadership style, his focus on the military, and his belief in Jicha have had a lasting impact on North Korea. Kim Jong-il's time as leader was marked by his desire to keep North Korea independent and strong. He worked hard to protect his country from outside influence and believed that self-reliance was the key to the country's survival. His leadership left a legacy that still affects the country today. Even though his time as leader ended, many of his ideas continue to shape North Korea's future. Kim Jong-il's name is remembered by many in North Korea as a symbol of strength and leadership. He is a figure who played a major role in shaping the country into what it is today. Kim Jong-il's story is one of power, control, and the desire to protect his people from the outside world.